6-1 over Wake Forest. That's it down the left field line. This is trouble. That's going to score one. It's going to score two, and it may score three. Rounding third is Andrew Moritz. The speedster is going to stand up, and then a headfirst slide in the third, and it's a base clearing triple for LJ Kalawaia. The flying Hawaiian sends that one down the left field line. Plates 3 runs for UNCG, and this one has been broken open.
Well, I don't know if the week could get any better for Spartan fans. You get to hear from the SOCON Player of the Week and National Player of the Week in collegiate baseball. It's none other than LJ Kalawaia. LJ, it's great to catch up with you. Congratulations on all the awards. I have to ask you, are you tired at all? All of those RBIs, hits, hitting over 600, slugging percentage way above 1,000. You got to be just absolutely exhausted.
No, man. It feels good. I'm just fortunate to be put in this position to do this for my team, and it feels good. It feels great.
But for you personally, before the year started, knowing it's been over a year since you've been able to play due to missing all of last year due to injury, how did you feel? Did you know that maybe you'd have a year like this? Did you feel good heading into it?
Well, when I had the injury, I just knew that setback would give me the opportunity to work on things that I needed to do for this upcoming year. But I thought there was something good in store for me this year, but not this good. This is just a blessing, honestly, to be showing out this year, my last year of school, and it feels good. But I just didn't know it was going to be this good.
You were able to get your first win over an ACC team in Wake Forest last week in dominating fashion on the home field. What has been the difference with this team this year than maybe the last year or your first year with the Spartans back in 2014?
I think everyone this year is kind of closer to each other. Although we have 3 seniors, we still have a big influence on the team, and everyone kind of looks up to us. And I think we have a lot of good leadership from our captains that kind of bring everyone together. And as far as this team, everyone knows their role, and they do whatever it takes to help themselves out and their teammate. And I think that's what separates us from last year's team, the years before that, or the years that I've been through. There's a really good vibe to this team, and I think it can carry on, or it can help us out to maybe the conference tournament and maybe further.
You joked with me about, I don't know where this is coming from, about all of the RBIs you had the chance. Mostly the reason you get RBIs is because your teammates are being on base. Exactly. But you also know that with this sport and the challenges that baseball presents, things are not always as good as they seem, and things are not always as bad as they seem because of the highs and lows throughout a season. How do you kind of manage that going forward, knowing, look, it's great that you've been able to knock in all those RBIs the past week, but knowing you may have a stretch that may not be as appealing? How do you prepare for those stretches mentally, physically, and every asset so you know when they do come, you'll be able to battle through it because you'll have a week like you just did this past one?
I think basically just staying in tune with your own self, just knowing that you're going to have your highs and lows, but when you're in your highs, you stay humbled and you just continue doing what you're doing. But at your lows, you just need to have a positive attitude, and you just need to continue working hard because, at one point you can just shoot right back up. It's all about bouncing back up. And I've dealt through that a little bit. I remember over the VMI week, I was having kind of a tough time with the play calls and all that, and it did suck, but you got to put into perspective that, we still are winning games, and you still need to do your job to make the team better. And as long as you stick with that, your time's going to come. And fortunately for me, it came this week, and I'm just blessed to have that mentality, and hopefully the rest of my teammates can have that same thing.
To come for full circle a little bit, I asked you at the beginning about the injury and kind of what did you expect to have the year that you kind of are having right now. How much did missing the year, even though I know you probably would never want to go back and miss that whole year, but how much did missing that all of that time help you in preparation and making you a better baseball player and ultimately having the year that you're having?
I think it just helped me become, my goal from last year when I got injured and I missed the season, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to get bigger, faster, stronger, do whatever I can to improve all my athletic abilities for this upcoming year. And I just spent my time in the weight room, focusing on whatever I need to do to hit, working on certain techniques, and just kind of kept like a positive attitude throughout the season. And now that I'm in this season, it's kind of paying off, and I'm glad to see that whatever I went through last year and how I bounced back from all that adversity, it's kind of coming full circle and helping me out right now.
When you look forward now as a team the next couple of weeks, if you hit the road to Elon tomorrow, you're home for 7 straight games. How important is this stretch?
We love playing at home. We love playing against our home crowd. Our record's obviously a lot better at home too, and there's always a better feel when we're playing at home. Tomorrow's game is going to be a good game, but I know that the guys are excited to coming back home to play for the weekend.
Well, as LJ mentioned, you can catch those games and listen to the broadcast this weekend on the Southern Conference Digital Network. But trust me, you don't want to listen to me. Come out and watch this guy and the team. They're 19-1. You mentioned the record, 19-1 at the UNCG Baseball Stadium. So be sure to come out and watch them this weekend. LJ, thanks for the time. Congratulations and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.